He will love you so much only if you understand. The thing about love is, if you have to push it, it's probably not meant to be. Love happens naturally and at the right time for everyone. You can't rush it. If you are already in love with a man, I know you're doing your best to make him deeply fall for you. But the key here is to be patient. You can't speed it up. Real love isn't about tricks or games. It's about something far deeper, something that touches the very core of who we are as human beings. In this video, I will tell you how to create that kind of love, the kind that lasts. But before I proceed, I want to ask you something important. If you're tired of surface-level dating advice and ready for real, authentic strategies that actually work in building lasting relationships with men, then this channel is for you. Hit the subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Every week, I share powerful insights on understanding men, building genuine connections, and becoming the kind of woman who naturally attracts the right partner. Don't miss out on future videos about mastering the art of lasting love. Now, let's dive into today's powerful topic about making a man fall in love with you. First, let's talk about something that might sound backward at first: being strong and vulnerable at the same time. Think about an oak tree. It stands tall and mighty, but its branches still sway in the wind. That's exactly how you need to be. Strong in who you are, but soft enough to let him in. Here's what I mean. Make him feel needed, but never be needy. There's a world of difference between saying, "I can't live without you," and "I love how you make my life better." One suffocates, the other liberates. When you ask for his help, do it because you value his unique abilities, not because you're helpless without him. Maybe you can fix your own flat tire, but sometimes it's nice to let him show off his skills. It makes him feel like a hero, and men live for those moments. It's not about playing weak. It's about letting him know his presence adds value to your life. Men thrive on purpose, on feeling useful, not because you're helpless, but because you choose to include them in your world. But here's the secret most people miss. While you're making him feel needed, you need to have your own life blooming like a garden in spring. Have interests that light up your eyes when you talk about them. Have friends who make you laugh until your sides hurt. Have dreams that make your heart race. Why? Because that's when the magic happens. That's when he starts missing you. You see, when you're out there living your best life, something fascinating occurs in his mind. He starts wondering what you're doing, who you're with, what adventures you're having without him. And that wonder is like water to a seed of love. It grows and grows and grows. The strongest relationships are not built on constant togetherness. They're built on two whole people choosing to share their lives. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the best songs on your playlist are the ones you don't play every single day? That's exactly how human hearts work too. We crave what's not always within reach. So don't be afraid to spend time apart. Let him feel the empty space where you usually are. Let him realize how much brighter his world is when you're in it. But here's where many women make a crucial mistake. They think being apart means being distant. No, when you're not together, send him a simple message that shows he's on your mind. Not a desperate, "I miss you so much," but something like, Saw this funny meme and thought of you, or that coffee shop you told me about. You were right, their lattes are amazing. These little breadcrumbs of attention, they're pure gold. They tell him you're thinking of him without demanding anything in return. They're like gentle whispers that say, "You matter to me," without screaming it from the rooftops. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely critical: being his biggest fan. When he talks about his interests, listen like he's telling you the most fascinating story in the world. When he shares his dreams, don't just nod. Ask questions. Show him you believe in him, not in some fake cheerleader way, but with genuine interest and support. If he's into vintage cars, you don't need to become a mechanic. But when he talks about that rare part he finally found, celebrate with him. If he loves gaming, you don't need to become a pro gamer. But ask him about his victories. Let him teach you a little. Show him you care about what makes him come alive. Supporting his dreams isn't about becoming his cheerleader. It's about being his equal, his partner in crime. Challenge him when he's selling himself short. Celebrate with him when he succeeds. Be the safe harbor where he can share his fears without judgment. When a man feels he can be himself around you, with all his quirks, his passions, his dreams, and yes, even his flaws, that's when love grows roots so deep, nothing can shake them. Remember this: every time you accept him exactly as he is, every time you support his dreams without trying to redirect them, every time you show interest in his passions without trying to change them, you're building something precious. You're creating trust. And trust, my dear viewers, is the soil where love grows wild and free. Put down your emotional checklists. Stop keeping score of who texted last. If you're thinking about him, tell him. Life's too short for games. Send that random message. Just saw something that made me laugh and thought of you. Love him for who he is right now, not for who you think he could become. The moment you start treating someone like a renovation project is the moment you stop seeing them as a person. He doesn't need you to fix him. He needs you to see him. If his joke-telling makes him happy, laugh with him, even if they're dad jokes. If he loves his old band t-shirts, let him wear them. If video games help him unwind after work, grab a controller and join him sometimes, or simply respect that it's his way to decompress. So let me leave you with this powerful truth. The kind of love that lasts isn't built on tricks or strategies. It's built on authenticity, on mutual respect, on the courage to be vulnerable, and the wisdom to give space. It's built on the understanding that real love isn't about possession, it's about appreciation. Be the woman who makes him feel seen, heard, and valued. Be the woman who has her own amazing life but chooses to share it with him. Be the woman who knows that true love isn't about changing someone. It's about growing together, supporting each other, and creating a love story that's uniquely yours. So stop trying to crack some code to his heart. Instead, live your life fully. Love honestly, support genuinely, and create space for both togetherness and independence. Because a woman who knows her worth, lives her truth, and loves without games, that's not just attractive, that's irreplaceable. And that, ladies, is how you create a love that lasts, not through manipulation or carefully crafted texts, but through genuine connection, mutual respect, and the courage to be uniquely, unabashedly you. The question isn't how to make him fall in love with you. The question is, are you brave enough to create the space where real love can flourish? Are you ready to drop the games and show up as your authentic self? Because that's where true love begins. Because when you become that woman, you won't need to make him fall in love with you. He'll fall in love with you because not falling in love with you will be impossible. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Share your own experiences. What worked for you? What didn't? What in your relationship made a difference? Want to discover how to make any man emotionally addicted to you, so you're the only woman on his mind forever? Check out the link in the description. It reveals a simple formula that can make any man obsessed with winning your love, even if he's pulling away from you. And the craziest part is that this one secret obsession is the key to capturing a man's love, attention, and lifelong devotion, yet hardly one woman in 1,000 even knows it exists. Once you understand this, you'll ignite such a deep, burning desire in the man of your choice that you'll truly become the most important person in his life. Check out the link right now. And if this video touched something deep inside you, take a second to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more empowering content like this and hit that notification bell, because we're diving deep into more raw, honest conversations about love, relationships, and understanding the male psyche in ways that can transform your relationship forever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.